What's going on, motherfuckers? There's something I felt was important, to kind of discuss and go over. I mean, because I've seen this occur several times within, these little communities and stuff and things going on. And, here it is. Like, I was going to kind of address Percy, I guess, a little bit, not very much. Because I really don't care what you do, Percy. It's none of my business. I don't give a fuck. But the thing is that, even before this, if you scroll down, you get like you said at first, you were really smart at first. You were really like, hey, I don't want to be involved in what's going on between hey Tammy, how's it going? Between JT and Scotty. Which I said that's really smart. That's really adult of you. That really, is the right way to handle it. And, at a certain point, you said, fuck it, I am going to get involved. And you started talking shit for no reason, which I'd never said a fucking word about you. It doesn't involve you. And, whenever I kicked you out of the chat, this is like what your reply was like, I wanted my wrench in your chat anyway, you stinky hick. You're such a coward. You couldn't even hear me out. Dude, I don't give a fuck what you think, Percy. That's the thing is I don't give a fuck. It's none of your fucking business. It has nothing to do with you. Sorry, not sorry. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you had Hippo Q on there to hide behind. Like I'm gonna hide behind Susie, or I need to hide behind anybody with you. I don't give a shit, Percy. The thing is that it has nothing to do with you or anything going on with it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to why you want to create an issue between me and you when there wasn't one. I don't know. I don't care. That's what you do. You inserted yourself into an issue that had nothing to do with you. Like if me and Tammy have a problem, well, that's none of Susie's fucking business. If me and this person had a problem, that's none of anybody else's business. It's between those two people. Um, you know, I just don't like you. Okay, well, great. The only stupid people around here are you people. Okay, great. Nobody gives a fuck what you think. That's why you have to run around blackmailing each other. It was a blessing to see you idiots scatter and call names because that's all you got. The worst day of your lives is the day you cross paths with me. I don't forget or forgive. I'll wait. Guys, timing is always right. Stay the fuck away from me, freaks. It's dead in here. And on that note, go fuck yourselves. Like, you know, and the thing is that Percy's freaking out about what? What is it that I supposedly did to her? I didn't do anything to her. That's the that's the funny part of it. Like, what are you getting in the middle of? Why are you getting in the middle of it? It has nothing to fucking do with you whatsoever. Some things can't be forgiven. The thing is Percy, you're the one who's freaking out about shit that has nothing to do with you. If you want to listen to Scotty's side, you want to listen to my side, and then you want to give an honest opinion, but you're going to come in here and you're going to force your opinion on everybody else, detract from what the everything is about, and make it about yourself. That wasn't the idea of the stream. My streams aren't about you all the time. This one in particular, yeah, I guess it's a little bit about you. But it's mostly like a lesson that everybody needs to learn. Like not every issue that is between two people is about, you know, yeah, well, I think so too. That's a real possibility too. They mistake, hate bonding and loyalty. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you don't you're not being disloyal to me by being loyal to Scotty or being, hey, what's up, GLM? Or being, disloyal to Scotty by being loyal to me. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you shouldn't have to pick anything. I wasn't making you pick. I wasn't sitting there fucking talking shit about you in chats and shit, to make you pick, a side. That was them, you know. That was Brutal Mafia, right? Remember? I mean, who was doing that? That wasn't me. You're gonna blame me for what Brutal Mafia does? You know, it doesn't really make, a whole lot of sense, what you're doing or what you're saying, to people. Because I didn't make you pick a side. I didn't make you sit there and do that. I didn't make you do anything like that. You know, harass you till you agreed with me. Kind of shit that they kind of do. I'm sorry that you went through that. I can say, sorry that happened to you. But that's all I can say. Scotty made up a lot of shit, and she lied a lot, and she continues to lie. Uh, yeah, exactly. It's just not your place to pick a side. And to tell you the truth, like we had that conversation, you know, Tammy, and I did feel like you were trying to pick a side on something that had nothing to do with you, and that's what I mean. And you just shouldn't. Like whenever me and Susie had an issue, it felt to me like you were picking a side, and it's just not your place to pick a side. What was going on between me and Susie, you really don't have any idea what was happening behind the scenes. The conversations we had, the conversations we didn't have. Sometimes you talk to a person on the phone, it's not just about the messages. And sometimes you may have a conversation on the phone that you think, and sometimes there's misunderstandings between two people. What I understood from Susie may be one thing. What Susie understood from the same conversation may be something completely different. You know, um, those things happen. But if there's a fucking issue between two people, it's not necessarily my place to take a side necessarily. Yeah, well, I'm sure you can when you're up on her panel and you're saying stuff. It did make me feel that way. I felt like you took it too far. You were. I mean, you can make your opinion be known. That ain't a big deal, but without taking a side. You don't have to do that. Um, Sometimes you can. Yeah. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's how I took it. And but I do think that people need to understand that you don't have to fucking take a side every time. It's not, at least in not in my book. To me, you can just be a third party out there. Just you can have an opinion. Maybe you give your opinion. Maybe you keep your opinion to yourself. Maybe it don't motherfucking matter. Maybe you don't have all the information, right? Because I mean, look at the falling out between me and Scotty. If you believed all the stuff that she's saying, well, you would look at her like the poor victim, right? But whenever I start showing her private messages and shit like that, I start showing different things. You get a bigger picture of what the fuck was going on. You know, you know, and why I'm feeling the way I feel about it, and what I feel may have been the situation. Sometimes hey, maybe that happens with liking Legion. Maybe that happens with him, right? Maybe there's more that went on than what we know about. Maybe there isn't. Maybe and then sometimes you don't see that part. Sometimes you just gotta stay out of it. It has nothing to do with you. But at first, Percy was like, hey, I support JT, I support Scotty, and I don't want to be involved. And then fucking Brutal Mafia fucking harassed the living fuck out of her, and then all of a sudden that shit started changing, right? Yeah, right. You sometimes you can show them receipts, and then people may not still listen. They may not listen. That's very true. That happens. And I've shown my share of receipts, and to me, Percy doesn't want to listen. That's fine. She wants me to listen to her, hear her out. Hear her out about what? I'm supposed to hear you out, and you're telling me, oh well, Scotty can do whatever the fuck she wants. She can talk about your kids. She can do whatever because of what Susie did 3 years ago. Make that make sense. Um, I don't give a fuck about your fucking weird ass opinion. Somehow it became something about you. Because of what happened to you. Somehow it's okay for it to happen to me or anybody else. You know, because of something that happened to you 3 years ago, or something that I had done. like 3 years ago that I already apologized for. Said, hey, I'm fucking wrong for that. Yeah, that's what Scotty does. That's what Scotty does. You know, it's always okay, for Scotty to do. Hey, what's up, October? Always. Uh, you know, I just think that is just shitty too. Sometimes if you let it go, like I apologized, you accepted my apology, and we went on. Why are you going to rehash it like a fucking year or two later? Yeah, eat your drama, stay out from behind the curtain. That didn't make sense to me either. Either you let it go or you didn't. You know, but it doesn't change the fact that I did it. And it was a shitty thing to do. But I can only apologize so many times. You know what I'm saying? And so at a certain point, you got to say, okay, well, I'm sorry. We moved on from that and we went on with life. Can you let it go? Already. Oh, the black sheep. But I mean, I just think that people need to just watch out for that. Be careful because it creates more shit. Six sad world. Also liking us my BFF. That means love me too. But he will lie about it. Like the like the street folks. Who is that? Who is Daria Sick World? Let me she's funny. Have a community pay sweet. Okay, I'm looking at her things. Okay, making lemonade as a cat. All right, using tits up editing style. Okay, whatever that is. I don't know her. Do y'all know her? Oh my god, he noticed me. Beautiful complexion in the mugshot. Yeah, mind your own damn business. Sometimes people have fucking issues. Like the issues between Liking and Tiff are really none of my business, right? Well, wait, GLM is where's GLM at? What do you mean? She has a rich. Time GLM out just for fun. What the fuck? The evidence channel. Let's see. Go to channel. What does this person have on their channel? The fuck? Holy shit. Oh, oh my lord. Tell this Scotty to fucking oh my god. Oh shit. You ought to go to that channel and check that out. Oh my god. That channel's funny. The evidence channel, that's funny shit right there. Facts are facts, okay? I mean, that's just how it works, okay? So do you know Daria or not? Like, do you know her? Or I'll give her a wrench if you know her. I don't know. Too bad. She bullied me. Okay, she's cool. Okay, okay. Got it. I didn't know she was. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, add as a moderator. There we go. All right, God damn it. Now we got all that lined out. Yeah, he's pretty cool. The evidence channel. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I got a little fucking thingamajigger fucking with my shit. God damn it. Hold on. There we go. Oh, okay. No, that's good. I got him now. All right, good. Everybody's good, I think. Okay, now we got it. Just making sure, making sure. Yes. Darla. Okay. But I mean, yeah, I mean, just mind your business. It's all right. That's basically what I'm saying. Mind your business. It don't have nothing to do with me. Yeah, man, that motherfucker was that's about a 10 or 12-year-old picture of that crazy oak. So she's gonna look a little different than after 10 or 12 years. But apparently she had a real bad problem. A real bad problem. Let me feel special. Oh, okay. Well, hey, she can shit away. Shit away, God damn it. Oh, Jules had a replay? Where is that at? Where's her replay at? Is there a link or something? Because I haven't seen it. She just a big old gal? Which one? Talking about Scotty? Yeah, she's a big old gal. I mean, she's a big old gal, man. She is. Oh, this stream on replay. Oh, okay. Jules watched the stream on replay. Gotcha. Shout out to Jules. Gotcha. All right. That one time that Jules fucking nailed her ass. It's like, man, look. I mean, and she was 100% right. Like, you know, remember that shit? Like Scotty makes these fucking weird ass fucking second potato. Built like a barrel of biscuits that busted or some shit. I mean, goddamn, that motherfucker that's a big old bitch. Where they picked oh yeah, that is drugs. That is definitely a drug issue. Yeah, for sure. It against Scotty or her body, but I'm obsessed with your one-liners and laugh. Okay. Yeah, she's yeah, I come up with some shit sometimes. My bad. I mean shit. I come up with some dumb shit. I'm a goofy fuck. I can't help it. Man, I'm supposed to be on vacation, but I'm going into work again tomorrow. You know, the thing is that what's bad is like you end up in a situation where chat without a ridge. Do you know Brutal Chat Blocker? Anybody know him? Can vouch for him or anything? Y'all gotta let me know because I don't know. I don't know who he is. I'm sorry. I'm learning. I'm checking y'all out, checking out y'all's channels and stuff, seeing what's funny and shit. So let me look, see what he has going on. If he has some good shit, I'll let y'all know. Hold on, we'll look. Oh no, he ain't got shit. Oh god damn it. He, when you gonna make some shit? Oh, it's a sock. Okay. Oh, Artie can vouch. All right. Well, yeah, Artie's cool. All right. We'll let you in. Oh, and then the evidence channel vouch for you too. There we go. What's up, Susie? Well, shit, if any of y'all want to come up here and y'all got anything to say on the subject, y'all can say whatever. But yeah, I mean, like for me, I will not get mad. Like if I have a problem with somebody or somebody has a problem with me and we go back and forth, I will not get mad if you do not take a side. If you want to take a side, that's fine too. I won't get mad about that either. But don't get involved. don't get in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in that. There's no point. If you got two people fighting and you get involved, now there's 2-on-1. You know, I'm fighting with two people when I was just fighting with one. You know, whenever I was disagreeing with one. You know, that don't make sense to me. We need to stop that shit.
Hey
You know,
JT.
and I'm not. What's up, woman? You doing all right?
No. Yeah, I'm sick, but just dealing with that. Sucks. The kids got had it
Hmm.
and then George had it, so now I have it. But what's going on? I didn't even realize you were live. I didn't see the notification. Can you give me
Yeah, I
like
just
a
kind of went live.
30-second breakdown?
I just talked about like what Percy has was talking about on her community wall and the fact that what has occurred with Percy. Let me see. You
Oh,
know,
I didn't
and I
see
just
her
put.
wall.
I was just saying that it has like she's getting involved in an argument between me and Scotty that has nothing to do with her.
What did she
Uh,
write?
is what I was talking about. Oh, this was whenever I took a wrench and I told her to get the fuck down the
Oh,
road with her
okay.
bullshit. Yeah, she and she would put like I wanted my wrench in your chat anyway. Stinky hick, you're such a coward. You couldn't even hear me out, and it's like you know I didn't want to hear you out. There's nothing to hear out. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that's
was
all I
that
was
a
saying.
few days ago? Because I thought Percy and
Yeah, it was
Sharon left
11.
Scotty.
That was 11 days ago. But there's one that's
Oh,
more
okay.
recent, and then there's some other bullshit. Like she was doing this hick shit and all this other bullshit. And it's
I'll
like, why is she involved? What is she pissed off at me about? I don't get it. And that's basically what I was saying. Like she got in the middle of some shit that has nothing to do with her. And I wasn't the one that was forcing her to go one way or another, or pick a side or any of that shit. That was them. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
that's on them. The thing is that I really don't have a problem with her. I don't really see, and for her to bring up like what I had done, a year, 3 years ago, or whatever the case may be, and act like that's a reason for that it's okay for whatever the fuck to be done to me today. It has nothing to do with the subject, and that was all I was doing. I was just addressing her for a few seconds and saying, look, let's let it go already. And you getting involved in this shit that has nothing to do with you really doesn't solve, any issues for anybody.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been watching too much, but I am glad to hear and even see that Percy and Sharon, said enough is enough with those people and realized that they were just being used, and that their feelings don't matter, which we all knew that was going to happen, right? Because Scotty always has to be the victim in
Right.
everything, right? And
Right.
Percy and Sharon, and I think I said this in a comment I left under one of your videos. I said, which is true. Like Scotty acts like she's been around here forever. Knows the fuck she hasn't. You know, and me, you, Percy, even Sharon, all of us have dealt with way more online than Scotty has even begun to fucking deal with. And so I'm just glad that Percy and Sharon were just like, enough is enough and said fuck these people.
Right. Right. Absolutely. I mean, hey, let's say that isn't her pick. Let's say it's not her pick. The thing is that she says and does all kinds of shit about people and doesn't prove any of her shit. And a lot of times she's been called out for being a liar. And the thing is if I'm
Yeah.
wrong, I'm wrong. But the burden of proof is on her. Let her prove me wrong. Why the fuck am I going to go out of my way and make sure that I'm right on it? I don't really give a fuck. They don't give a fuck when they throw shit out there. Like she throws
What
out
is
false
that
narratives that
picture supposedly from? What year?
like 12 years ago or longer. I don't know. It's
Oh,
from quite
okay.
a ways back. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It personally didn't look like her to me, but I don't know. You never know. I don't know
Well, I
where it
mean,
came
whenever you're
from or
on,
who found it where or what, so I have no idea.
well, I think it originated from American Dream. So he said it was her.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Hmm.
isn't she friends with American Dream?
Right. I mean,
Oh,
but the thing is that hey, I could go through all the motions of proving that it's her, right? And then if I put it out there, she's gonna say that I doxed her. So I
right.
mean, you ain't gonna win with that situation. Somebody like that, let them prove that it ain't. You know, let
Yeah.
them prove that it
Oh,
ain't.
well,
Why?
actually, if I can use your platform for a few minutes, I forgot about it to just now. I might as well, address it. That I've been getting, messages at the beginning of this week that Scotty had been blaming Sarah and I for a job that she had to quit. And I guess like people in the chat were like, "Oh my God, you had to quit your job? Were they contacting your job?" And then I guess Scotty was like, "Oh no, no, no. Well, they didn't contact my job, but they knew I was." I don't know if she's saying that like we found out that she was working at the post office and she was scared that we were going to find out the whatever job she's working now and contact them, or if she's trying to imply that she was still working at the post office and was scared we were going to contact. I don't know, but either way, I've never contacted someone's job, nor do I support that. That shit her and her friends do. Like, you don't need to affect someone's income because of fucking YouTube beef. That's absolutely ridiculous. And as far as what I was told in that chat and what I was told by somebody, and with stuff in that email too that I received, she was no longer working at that post office. And all you have to do, anybody, is look at the hours she goes live and realize she's not working a job at a post office or anywhere where she's got to be in the office at 7, 8, 9 in the morning. And if she had a different job that she's saying that she had to quit because of Sarah and I have no idea what that woman does for a job, nor do I fucking care. So her using that as an excuse to try to get people to feel sorry for her, for try to get people to donate to her, that's on her. That's her manipulating people. Has nothing to do with fucking me or fucking Sarah or anybody else on this side.
Right. And I mean, they're
Tammy
the ones that keep
says,
talking about they're gonna serve me at my job. They're gonna do this. They're calling my job. They're doing this. They're doing that. Like they are the ones that go after people's jobs for no reason. I mean, it makes no sense.
she said you had to quit
I
her
can't.
job because you, Susie, and JT doxed her job. No, there was somebody that fucking was using a Rose account that said JT never told me where she fucking worked. I can't tell Sarah something that JT knows if JT never fucking told me in the first place. And she was no longer working at the fucking post office. She just wasn't. And if she had some other job, I had no fucking idea what her other job was.
Hmm.
So I personally just think she did that as a way to get people to feel sorry for her and in hopes for people to donate to her. But whatever, to each your own. Fucking, do what you got to do. I guess it's better than stealing Cadillac converters from cars to get money.
Hmm.
But whatever you got to do, just leave my fucking name and Sarah's name on it, and Tammy's name, and all of JT's name. You deciding to quit your job has nothing to do with any of us. And and if
Hmm.
that, let's say by the rare chance it is true, she quit her job because she's obviously fucking worried about something. Don't be an asshole
Right.
on the internet and you don't have to worry about shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing too is that just because somebody calls your job doesn't mean you have to quit.
Right.
I mean, that doesn't really
That's what
make
I'm saying.
sense.
Like, she's obviously worried about something. But I don't even, it doesn't make sense. That's why I'm saying I don't think it's true. Because I was told, that we were told that she fucking got fired for the drug test. Then I was told by whoever that email is, which person still hasn't responded to me. So, but they had said in there too that she no longer worked there. And so where the fuck,
Hmm.
I had been told by somebody that she had said on a stream that she was working at a Perkins as a waitress. But I know somebody like Googled the nearest Perkins to her house and it was like 2 hours away. So I don't know if the
Huh.
person misheard her say that or what, but you know, her having to quit her fucking job has nothing to do with any of us. I don't even think she had a job to quit. But hey,
I don't either.
and
I
again,
don't either.
nor do
Because
I fucking care.
here's the thing: whenever Sweet Cheeks pulled it, at least she said that they fired her because people were harassing them down there. Now that at least that story isn't believable either, but
Right.
at least
I
it
never
was
called
like
Sharon's job.
at least it was doable. She wasn't stupid enough to say I quit my job because people knew where I worked. That was
Right.
dumb.
Yeah.
Showing how to report another creator here. He's a pharmacist because he laughed at a joke. Thankfully, his license wouldn't ever be affected by idiots that can't prove shit. Exactly.
Oh, is
Daria.
that the
Exact.
same guy that ODN threatened to call his job because he supported Lycan? Does the pharmacist's name, like, or his YouTube channel start with an S? I'm assuming it's got to be the same one.
Oh shit, I'm bigger. I'm like checking this out to see what. Oh goddamn. Okay, there we go. I was like checking out the different buttons. Like what the fuck? But I mean, let her do her thing. I mean, she can say whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of disproving all her lies. All she does is lie. Everybody's aware of it at
Well,
this
yeah,
point.
and she's losing friends faster than I've ever seen anybody fucking do on YouTube. Somebody said it months ago, I think it was Barb, that Scotty made it on like to all sectors of our community faster than anybody else has. She has to
Right,
fall out with these people, she'll go to those people in our community. Then those people fall out, then she goes, and then she inserted herself into Lauren's whole community and all those people, and they're fucking had enough of her bullshit already too. She couldn't
right,
even hold on to fucking Sharon for fucking a month. Or Percy. Well,
right,
I guess Percy was there for her for a while. But still, like, because it's all about what Scotty wants, what she needs, how she wants things to go, who she wants, to have her back. And she's, of course, going to always go with Lauren and Brutal because, they're the ones that have the following and, yada yada, that feed her narcissistic self and all that bullshit.
right,
So she's just going to be like, fuck you. That someone person, that person always had fucking Scotty's back and was up on her panels, anytime I pretty much watched them. She was up there defending Scotty and shit. And I don't know what happened between her and those people. I just saw screenshots of the post and shit. But I just know she had a falling out with them and other people. And it's just like, she's fucking losing friends out here faster than I've ever seen anybody do.
right. Well, I mean, I'll put it out here like for what I feel about this whole thing is like if it's between me and Scotty, it's between me and Scotty. It really doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. Susie has her own axe to grind with Scotty because of what Scotty's done to
Yeah,
her. A lot of other people do too. That's one thing, but you don't have to pick a side just because I got a problem with Scotty. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So if people don't want to pick a side, and I feel the same way about Susie or anybody else that I've ever had a falling out with or ever will have a falling out with ever. Falling outs happen. People get
Yep.
pissed at each other about different things for whatever reason, and that's fine. And to tell you the truth, I just don't want anybody else involved in my fucking arguments or the beefs I have with individuals or they piss me off with something or whatever. I don't want anybody else involved with that shit.
I
Goddamn.
know, and it's so funny because Scotty
Yeah.
always claims that like Sarah and I and Tammy, that like we all don't like her and talk shit about her because of you, that you set us after her and this and that. It's like, or like anything that it's just like, dude, she really doesn't know us because none of us have ever been like that, have expected one another to fight each other's battles. We've never even asked each other
Right.
to do that. And there's plenty of times where I've been upset at somebody and JT's been like, well, Susie, I think you're in the wrong on this one, and vice versa. And so for them to think we
Exactly.
just sit here and like have these messenger groups where we go in and it's like, all right, guys, starting tomorrow at 8 a.m., let's go after Scotty or this person. It's like, it's mind blowing, especially knowing that there's people over there that know that we don't operate that way.
Right. Exactly. I mean, if I like GLM, if I ever have a falling out with GLM, she gets pissed at me, I get pissed at her. I don't want anybody else involved. It's between me and GLM. Jules, maybe me and Jules have a falling out. You know what? It's between me and Jules. God damn it, it don't have nothing to do with anybody
Right.
else. So I mean, Sharon, for fuck's sake, stop getting involved. And every time I have some kind of falling out with somebody like Scotty, like how was that your business?
The
Sharon,
same,
why are
yeah.
you getting involved? I mean, you keep getting involved because you don't like me. You don't like me. Great. What's between me and you is between me and you. We don't like each other for our own reasons. Let's move the fuck on
Well,
already. I ain't
I
going
hope she
to.
learns that from this, Sharon, because she did. She inserted herself into Scotty's beef with you and my beef with Scotty. And then look, she got fucking used and made fun of and tossed to the fucking side. Had you not gotten involved in the first place, Sharon, none of that would have fucking happened. If you want to
Yeah,
go make peace with people and mend your past with them, go do it because you want to do it. Don't go do it because now that person is fighting with people you don't like. You know,
right.
well,
Exactly. I mean, Sharon, the fact of the matter is I don't have a problem with you. I want to move on with life. I don't want nothing to do with you. You don't want nothing to do with me. If they have a
same.
Sharon hate stream tomorrow, I probably won't be in that stream because I really don't want nothing to do with you. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, I
Like
mean,
it's done. It's in the past. It's beef from the past. Let's leave it there. All be adults and just go our own way. It's okay that we
mhm,
don't like each other. We don't have to sit and hate each other for another 5 fucking more years. It's exhausting.
right. I'm just trying to live my life and have fun. I mean, I was supposed to be on vacation. I got to work tomorrow. They made me a deal I couldn't
Oh
refuse. So
shit.
I'm like, so I'm gonna work tomorrow, and then I'm on vacation again. So
Nice.
fuck
And
it.
what, you got like a
Yeah,
2 week vacation, right?
yeah. But it's like fuck.
Nice.
Whenever they offered me a deal I couldn't refuse, I was like, okay, I'll go. But I mean, they're gonna keep doing
Yeah.
that probably. But I got like I don't leave until Wednesday, so I got some time. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking
Nice.
chilling.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
leave
So
on Wednesday, and like there was an issue with our return flight. We were supposed to originally we are going to do Wednesday the 29th through the April 5th, which was Wednesday to Wednesday, but then the one flight had gone up, so we booked a flight for the 6th early morning. Something happened to that flight, so I was like, "Hey, man." They're like they were going to get us on a later flight on Thursday. I go, "What about Friday?" So we got a whole extra day in Florida now too for free. So we're staying at my brother's house, so
right.
it's not like we have to pay for a hotel. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
But it also seems to like act like a virus. Like this whole fucking getting involved in other people's fucking beefs and shit. Like Scotty's getting involved in these other people's beefs. Who are these people that she's taking the hits for, right? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
she's taking on their beefs. So then Scotty starts a beef with me, and then Percy wants to get involved in Scotty's beefs. So Percy's going to get involved in, pretty soon you have all these people piling on a beef that's fucking years old that has nothing to do with
Mhm.
anybody that's fighting. It
Right.
makes no
Like
sense.
I don't sit and watch JB. JB and I had a falling out. I don't sit there and watch him and find out who he has a falling out with, and then go running to that person and being like, "Oh yeah, 3 years ago, JB and I, blah blah blah." I mean, that's just it's fucking weird to me.
It is. It's very fucking weird. Like what the fuck? Like people get a life for real. I mean, goddamn, this is fucking insane. Who the fuck does that? Like
Yeah.
uh, beef makes extra rich shit, yo. Just so you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Scotty, interesting tip for you, just so you know. Because it wasn't really Scotty's beef with me, right? She started a beef with me over because I was on Shaggy's panel. And who has a major problem with Shaggy? Well, it ain't really her, is it? I mean, she talks about, oh, Shaggy docs me, this and that and the other, and she wasn't getting involved in, with that situation really. But
Well,
I
and
don't
she
remember
shouldn't
him
be
doxing her,
involved
and
in
neither does
herself.
GLM. Exactly. But who
You
has a
can't say you
major
have
beef
a
with
problem with doxing when
Shaggy?
you do it yourself.
Right. Who has a major beef with Shangy? Who's mad that I showed her fat arms for the first time on live stream? I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you know who it is. You know who it
Right.
is. So she's gonna get involved in these other people's beefs. And she's gonna attack me on their behalf. Okay, good luck with that. Okay, have fun.
Well, and that's what I said
Yeah.
too. Like, Scotty's doing all this and she's doing it on her channel, and she's going to have all the fallback. It comes on her, and it's like those people want you to do that. That's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to talk shit
Exactly.
and show shit they wouldn't show on their own channel and say shit they wouldn't say on their own channel. And because, there's been plenty of court cases that have resulted in our community and police called and CPS and everything else. People don't want that shit to fall back on them. So they get people like Scotty to do it for them. And Scotty is just as guilty because she's sitting there begging them, let me do it. Let me do it, guys. You know, it's
Right. Well, I
honestly
mean, it's the
sad.
fly. Well, I mean, it gets down to the point where you're dealing with the flying monkeys of the flying monkeys. You know, they're flinging their flying monkeys
Yeah.
at you, who are flinging their flying monkeys at you. So I mean, Scotty is a flying monkey of somebody else, and fucking Percy is Scotty's flying monkey. You know what I mean? Fuck. Now you're dealing with flying monkeys of flying monkeys. Goddamn flying monkeys everywhere, and they're reproducing quick. Fuck. It don't make sense. God damn
No.
it. It gets to be ridiculous. I mean, next thing you know, we're going to be dealing with the flying monkeys of the flying monkeys of the flying monkeys, which is going to be fucking, Sharon, who is Percy's flying monkey.
Right,
I
and
mean, fuck.
it's like I'm glad Scotty, or I mean, I'm glad Percy and Sharon saw that, she had no problem letting Percy up on her panel, Sharon, whoever else, to bitch about people that Scotty doesn't like with. Let's say you, me, right? That was all okay. But the second Percy went up there to confront someone who's done her and her family wrong, then all of a sudden it's an issue. Then all of a sudden, Percy's feelings don't matter. Then it's, oh, Percy, you were in the fucking wrong. And that is just like so fucked up to me because it's like Percy has always been your friend and backed you up and everything else. But the second she says she's upset with somebody that, you're okay with now because, that person, has your back now because you hate the same people he does. Literally, that's the only reason why Brutal stopped fucking with her. It wasn't because he went and apologized
Mhm.
to her because he felt bad. It was because she had a falling out with people he doesn't like. But then, it's like, and she just, and then calling out Percy publicly for it too, after Scotty sat up there and defended fucking Brutal as, Percy's trying to, confront him about the shit he's done to her. Like, that was just so fucked up, man. And if she'll do that to somebody like Percy, who was there for her when she had the falling out with all of us and she hadn't going crying to kiss Lauren's ass yet, she had literally barely anybody. Percy stood by her and defended her and was there for her through all those times that Scotty says was so traumatizing, yada yada. And she just fucking spit on her and stomped on her and said, fuck you, and threw her out that quick. That's fucked up.
Well, I mean, she did the same thing to me, though, right? I mean, because I still talk to her off and on. At some point, I ghosted her for a while, but I did come back. Hey, Jules, we got shout outs for you. We figured you were going to watch the replay. But the thing is that I forgot what I was gonna say now. Jules interrupted my thought. Fuck it. Go ahead.
Oh, how she did the same thing to you. She spit you aside, threw you
Yeah,
aside. That's what you were saying.
yeah. I was technically there through the whole thing, right? I may have fucking ghosted her a while because I didn't really want anything to do with her bullshit. I was tired of fucking the drama involved with it, and she seemed to want more drama and wouldn't stop talking about liking theory. She would refuse to stop talking about him, and I didn't really want to talk about the guy. I'm not trying
Right.
to talk about YouTube shit with you. You know what I mean? So it made it difficult for me to have any kind of conversations with her or anything else. So it was just
Well, and that's
creepy.
what
Like
one of the girls and I
he
were talking
said,
about that the other day. Like you defended Scotty. You took a YouTube break and stopped talking to all of us because we were all having conflict with Scotty. Like you didn't do shit to her. You defended her and
right,
stood by her. Than you did with people that you've been rolling with on and off for years, and she still spit in your fucking face.
right, and the reason why Shangy decided to call her out at all was because she was doing exactly what he said she was doing, which was doing the bidding of those people, those
Right,
individuals that she was doing that for. If she didn't want to be called out by Shangy on it, she shouldn't have fucking started fucking with those people. I told her that was a bad idea. Everybody told her it was a bad idea. J. Rom got up there and told her this is a bad idea. She's done it. This guy has done this different shit to me. And she didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
right.
She didn't give a fuck. So where's
Well, yeah,
my
and then
complaint now?
she has you come up on her panel, right? And then she allows people to come up there and confront you about bullshit. But yet,
Yeah, but good.
fucking Percy wasn't allowed to do that. It's
Because
just
I
so
wasn't
fucked
buying
up.
her narrative. I wasn't buying her narrative about Shangy, even if what she was saying was true. I didn't sit there and defend anything, in his defense, but I was just like, even if what you're saying is true, you've allowed these people to do this in your chat to me, and you didn't give a fuck. But I'm supposed to give a
Right,
fuck about you, and your feelings by going on Shangy's panel. No, it don't work that way, honey. It doesn't work that way. And this conversation didn't go the way she wanted. She felt like I was over talking her. No, I was out pointing you. I would shut up and let you give your rebuttal. And then when you gave your rebuttal, you started again, acting like you had a right to ask me for something that you weren't willing to give. Then I would interrupt you and say, "Hold on a minute, motherfucker. You're asking for something that you're not willing to give over here."
right.
So yeah, you sounded a little sick. Summer cold or spring cold?
No, well, the kids, they had strep. March 1st, they were diagnosed. They tested positive for strep, and then it turned into a horrible sinus infection. Like my kids have never been as sick as they were, and it was for 2 weeks. But I was on an antibiotic at the time for a bladder infection, and so I didn't get it. I was like, sweet. And then George was in Canada the first week the kids were sick, and then he came home. Well, then he got it, and I was like, "Oh, great!" Now and then he had it horrible, and I was like, over the weekend, I was like waking up congested and not feeling like great, but I wasn't sick like they were. Well, yesterday I woke up sick. Today I woke up sick, so it just sucks. I started an antibiotic today that I had, and I'm just taking some other medicine. I got to knock it out before I have so much stuff to do this weekend to go to Florida. Oh, and then my car broke down yesterday, like broke down like it's not worth fixing. I need to get a new car, so that's fun. So
Hmm.
it's just like I don't, but I think I'm just gonna deal with that when we get back from Florida because I don't have the energy for it right now. There are a couple cars that would like to go look at, but that's just gonna depend on how I feel this weekend.
Right.
So
Nice.
you gotta love it.
But what do you think of that? Like in Snark, like the flying monkeys got flying monkeys, and then the flying monkeys got flying monkeys now. It's like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not just dealing with the one person you got an issue with, you're dealing with all these other people that are involved. I mean, but I mean, I guess he thought it was kind of funny, but he put all these monkeys up there. But I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy, right? Yeah, it's accurate. I would say it was accurate too. I mean, it's fucking crazy. You know, how do how do the flying monkeys got flying monkeys? How does that happen? I don't know. I've never. It's just crazy. The flying
I've
monkeys
always
got
wanted
flying
a
monkeys.
pet monkey, but not a flying one.
I'm telling you, it's like motherfucker, get that motherfucking bullshit the fuck out of here. You know, with that bullshit. You know, if you got an issue with me, then handle your issue with me. You know, you don't need your flying monkeys for it because that ain't working out shit. Yeah, those sores on the face was terrible, terrible.
So does anybody, JT or anybody in the chat, do you guys know like who are all these people that she's fighting with? I know because isn't it some like the someone lady and then it's a couple other people too, I thought in the screenshots, but it wasn't channels I knew. Are they, I don't know if there are people like if they were Lycan haters or if they were like Lauren supporters or where those, what community any of those people are. Does anyone happen to know? They
I
know
don't
they're
know.
stronger in numbers, so they back each other's up bullshit. Well, I mean, I think the truth is what's stronger, you know. I don't,
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
you could have a million people against you, and if you got the truth, you're gonna win. That's like, I mean, come on, you know.
Right.
But
Doesn't matter how many
let's.
people you got in your channel. I mean, that's just my opinion. Um, yeah, and then
Mm,
there was some girl, Sophia or Sophie, but I think that's the someone person.
mm,
Someone hooker, Manda, Big D. Oh yeah, that was another channel. Thank you, Navigator. All like-in haters for two from two different communities. All right. Well, thank you. That makes sense. I figured they were either Jamie haters or somewhere from Lauren's community.
she went at
She
you
can't.
dirty hooker, so she's having a falling out with you dirty hooker. Apparently, why not tell the
Mm.
truth? I messaged you 9 times last night. Now I messaged you once, then 3 times this morning, which you read and didn't reply to because you're fake as fuck. Weird, you know.
Well, yeah, and I was sent a clip of her, and she was, I believe she's talking about the someone person, and she was like, and I don't even know where she came from, like where she, community. She just came over here and inserted herself and started getting on panels and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, bitch, you had no problem when she was doing that. You welcomed it. You were all buddy buddy with the lady. Like, but now you're gonna say, where'd you come from? Blah, blah, blah. Like, these fucking people out here, man. That's why I think I said it to you in a message, JT, the other night. I'm like, we don't even need to say shit about her anymore. She's doing it herself. She's doing a fine job exposing herself. Just like fucking Feldman was his worst enemy, too. And he helped us expose him more than anybody else ever did. She's the
What's
same
up,
way.
Alex? Where is that your dirty hooker thing at? Let me go find that. Hold on. Let's see. Your dirty hooker. Let's see if I can find her channel. Eh, yeah, dirty hooker. I'd like to see where she got triggered. You know where the let's see. There we go. When did she go live? Let's see. Was it back again? Let me see. I want to see what you're talking about. Where she got triggered.
I don't even see Alex. I'm in the StreamYard link. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind.
I just wanted to see where she was talking about where she got Scotty Wood up there. She got triggered or something. Okay, here we go.
Alex, what community did you come from? I can't even remember.
I'm gonna let you two talk. Then
Okay.
because that's I told you I'm gonna.
Hey,
Hey, hang on.
I can't hear you. You're muted or something.
Can
Hang
y'all
on.
Wait
hear
a
it?
minute. I still can't hear anything. Can you guys hear her?
Wait, Scotty is angry at someone for
Can you
sending
hear me
this
now?
currently. So she's mad that screenshots of a
Can you hear me
public
now?
chat were sent? That makes sense.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, honey. I'm a deaf and blind man.
Go ahead, Whiskey.
Hey, Hooker, Mander.
Hang on, y'all. I can't hear anything. Hold on.
Well,
Hold on, Whiskey.
put your hearing aids in, baby.
Hold on. I need earbuds. Hold on.
Is this the one or that you were talking about, or is
Okay, I
it another
can't
one?
hear anything. So hold on.
Get them on in there. Get your Walmart earplugs in there.
Okay, I'm back.
You guys
I can hear now. I think.
And I'm waiting on you.
Nope, I still can't hear anything. No, I don't hear anything.
Where's that little Manderlin at?
I
Hold
don't
on,
hear.
guys.
Sorry, I can hear me.
You can hear me.
Can't hear anything. So they're talking, but I can't hear anything.
You can hear me.
Everybody else can hear.
I'm sure you can hear me.
Hold on.
I just wanted to say
Hold on, my
that
earbuds in to see what they're
it's
saying.
women like you who give
Yeah.
those men a bad name. You're very self-destructive. You're fucking selfish. You don't care about anybody else except your own fucking gain down here. You are the women that destroy this
Oh, wait.
community.
I
You're
think
the
I
type
thought I
of
heard
women
something
that
for a minute.
fuck it all up down here for everybody else. That's why everybody pulls out. That's why there's troll accounts in here coming up. Yeah.
Whiskey, I know you're talking, but I'm not hearing it.
What's the stream about,
Women like you
JT?
that
Oh,
fuck it
never
up for
mind.
everybody.
I don't know, but he's going at him.
I don't know. I don't hear anything.
Oh.
I do. Yeah. Mo 33. Mo 33. Yeah. I can't hear anything though. I don't know,
Oh, it's at
Rez,
the
because
end.
I didn't hear anything.
I'm assuming.
Right, Jenny.
I don't know. I guess.
Right.
I
Hold
guess
on
the
a minute.
women up here.
I'm gonna.
I don't know.
Scotty, hold on. Let me see if we can figure out what this is.
Let me see it. Hello, everyone. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Good to see you.
So was that it, or what else went on? She didn't sound triggered yet.
I don't even know what we're looking for. Oh, she got triggered on the stream. I thought I saw somebody in the chat say that it was towards the end, but I don't know. I was putting VIX on, so I didn't see all the chat. VIX is amazing.
Right. No, I didn't tell anyone.
Right.
And then you call including
me.
this imaginary other person that she says that I.
Oh shit.
Maybe I.
There's no proof.
Maybe I did send that to the wrong number because they both end in 1.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get it. You know.
Yeah, but I also put it in a message on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. To
And
you.
I apologize for that, Granny, over and over again. I'm not going to apologize anymore when she's been trolling me nonstop for a year, right?
Who?
Like, it makes no sense that my ex, who has
Golan.
nothing
Somebody
to
named
do with
Golan.
YouTube at all, can barely even operate his email, would just out of the blue email Susie and Tammy, right? Like, that makes sense, right?
Okay.
How am I a liar, Golden? You don't even fucking know me, number one.
Oh my god, she still thinks Goldie's sock account is her ex. Oh,
I
for
mean,
fuck's sakes,
if
this
you
bitch is
really
so
think I
stupid.
wanted MJ, you're high. You're high. But yeah, I didn't get a message from you. The last message I got from you was I'll call you back. And I just feel like this is not the place to have this conversation anyway.
And it's hilarious.
Because I haven't ever tried to be anything but your friend. Well, I mean, Golden, I could say the same about you. You were physically attracted to MJ Bodie. That's the biggest joke I've heard to date on here. So there's that. I mean, did you not notice he's in love with Lycan or what? I mean, I'm just saying.
Wow.
What the fuck?
And the fact
I
that you
don't.
used my late.
I don't think that MJ is in love with Lycan. Where the fuck is this narrative coming from? I don't
It's just
understand
her
that.
being an asshole. Did this stream happen last night?
Apparently, it's from 24 hours ago,
Okay. Alright, I
or less
can't
than
see.
24 hours ago.
So thank
Let me
you.
see. Hold on, let
Man,
me go to that.
I
Let me
actually
look.
thought she had gone a day without mentioning my name, but I guess not.
Oh, it's 1 day ago, so it must have been late last night, is what she's saying. So I guess.
Okay,
Why not?
thank you.
It's showing 1 day ago. Okay.
Mom's picture to make a troll account of me. That's okay, right, Golden? That's okay. That's okay. What am I guilty of, you fucking bitch? What in the fuck did I exactly fucking do to you? You fucking came at me
Triggered.
when I was drunk. And then what? Then what? Then what? I didn't fucking do anything else to you, Golden. You can keep imagining this big fucking battle between us. I don't even think about you. You're the one who's obsessed with me. Get the fuck over it.
I have no idea what's going on with Golden. What y'all are talking about?
Golden used my mom, my late mother's picture to troll me with, but that's okay, right?
No, of course not.
Oh, it's
Well,
only okay
did,
for
and that
you to
came
do those
straight
kind of
from
things,
Lycan.
Scotty, right?
Oh, and
No.
other people have told me about it too.
Oh, well, now Lycan, who she
Two other
says is a
people in chat
liar,
have told me about it.
she just believes him on stuff that's convenient for her and
To the
fits her
person
narrative.
that sent the cash app, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, I've tried to be a friend to you. I'm sorry if my friendship was not, if I didn't respond in the way that you felt.
Well, and the other part
But
was
you could have
the,
called me and told me that, right? Like you could have.
like I said, I just go quiet. I just go really quiet. The other thing was the Mrs. P thing.
What about the Mrs. P thing? Was
Yeah.
blown way out. The comments that were made in my chat were
About her
deleted.
child?
They were deleted by my mods, and Cherokee Girl was timed out. Cherokee doesn't have a wrench in my chat. Hasn't for a long time.
Didn't
Those
you block
comments,
Mrs. P?
Mrs. P
Cherokee
wasn't
Girl
even
told
in there. Mrs. P wasn't even in there when those comments were made. Okay.
But didn't you block Mrs. P over the whole thing?
Didn't I? I'm gonna block. I'm going to now that she's made a bunch of videos and has went nuts, which didn't need to happen at
That's
all.
what she always does, though, huh?
But
It's
I mean,
Mrs. P.
I had handled it, right? Like Mrs. P wasn't even in the chat. Mrs. P came in the chat at the very end. Obviously, somebody went and told her that someone was in there making comments about her. Those comments had been deleted. Somebody with a wrench went back and got screenshots of them and went
Well, they're
live
saying Mrs.
and
P was
decided to
there.
start a bunch. Huh? Mrs. P
They're
was
saying
never
Mrs.
wrenched
P
in my
was
chat.
there. Not wrench. They're saying Mrs. P was there.
I'll give you the link to the stream and you can go look for yourself.
Because
When
the
those
even
comments were
Probably
originally
deleted her
made,
comments.
yeah.
she wasn't in there. And
I just want to say this is fucking great. Thank you for pointing this out. This is fucking awesome. I've enjoyed the fuck out of this. I'm gonna say, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You know, Savannah, you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's go.
the comments were deleted. And I've dropped the fucking receipts on it.
I know that the screenshot that I got, Mrs. P was in there at the same time Cherokee Girl was running her mouth.
Yep.
Someone doctored him then.
No,
Goes on a lot
she's
here
lying
these
because I had
days.
actually
Mrs. P came
clicked
in
on that stream
toward the end of the stream.
and saw Miss Portland and Cherokee Girl going back and
Big
forth.
D, have a good night, babe. Appreciate you.
And
Thank
he's
you.
But
sitting there
Cherokee
tagging, liking
couldn't
and
see
stuff,
Miss
like
P's
kissing his
comments.
ass. Right, Big D? That's your buddy now? Liking's your buddy?
And that was just the like 2 minutes I clicked on it.
No,
I
someone
just
did
happened to
not
see
send it
that.
to me. No, someone, you didn't send it to me.
I didn't say you sent it to her.
No, she said it. And I said, no, you didn't send it to me. Lufa said she was there.
Yeah, and someone's not a plant, by the way. That's ridiculous.
I mean, I'll send you the link to the stream
Okay.
and you can go watch it yourself. Watch the chat.
Because I've heard Cherokee girls, I've seen Cherokee girls say some really fucked up shit to Mrs. P before.
And
she seems to
I'm not
flip
going to
out.
discuss it on here, but I can discuss it with you where everyone's not watching. I can
Okay.
tell you some things about Cherokee Girl that might make you understand a little bit more.
Well, I think I know what you're going to say, and they have some of the same issues that Mrs. P has.
Well, I mean,
and I don't know why one gets a pass and the other doesn't.
Nobody got a pass. She got timed out. Every time she would make a comment, it would get deleted and she got timed out. Every time. Every time.
That's
it
not
never
true.
should have left my chat because it was handled in my chat. You know what I'm saying? Every time she made a comment about a kid, it was timed out.
Yeah.
And the comment was removed. And Mrs. P has her blocked anyway. Mrs. P would never have seen those comments unless they were taken out of my chat after they'd been deleted. So that had to have been someone with a wrench, right?
So what's the problem if Miss P saw them?
Hidden, you got to
she
have
has the right to address it if it's about her.
Right. So someone screenshotted comments that I had fucking had deleted. My mods deleted. I've dropped proof on that. And took it out of my stream and did a stream on it to start all this stuff that didn't need to be started.
Well, I think when I just think that everybody knows how Mrs. P is, and you know she's going to make videos. It's what she does. It's her only reaction to things. It's the only way she knows to react to things.
I know, but it's not my job to run her off YouTube, right? Like, it's not my job to babysit Mrs. P.
Okay, so.
Uh-oh, you okay, JT? You're muted, JT, if you don't know. Okay, there you go.
My bad. I said
worries.
The way she talked to Mrs. P on live stream when she was talking to her when she was on panel with her was terrible.
Okay, see, I didn't see any of this, but I clicked on whatever stream she's talking about. It was Scotty's stream. The link was sent to me. I clicked on it, and I had no idea what the hell they were talking about. But Miss P and Cherokee Girl were in the chat, and Miss P came in there and like wrote in all caps, like, please, why am I being talked about? Please just don't talk about me. And Cherokee Girl was saying some shit. And I even saw Cherokee Girl say, well, Miss P has me blocked, so I can't see anything she's saying anyways. And that, like, I watched the stream for like 2-3 minutes, and that was going on the whole time. And I was actually surprised because Cherokee Girl years ago was a supporter of mine. I never really talked to her much privately. She would email me and like send me links to stuff. And then one time she actually sent me a beautiful gift. It was a huge box of like chocolates that had different kinds of alcohol in it. And I mean, it was a huge box of them. and she sent me that and stuff, and then like she just stopped supporting me because I forget why. It was a couple years ago. Or I had a falling out with whoever, and she stopped supporting me because of that. But like I was surprised to even see Cherokee Girl saying all the shit she was saying in the chat. Because me personally, and I know Jamie just said something about how she's a trouble starter or something like that. I've never really seen her involved in drama before. So I was like, oh damn, like
I don't
something
know how
must
you
be
missed
going
it.
on.
She was constantly stirring up shit with me,
Oh,
nonstop.
okay, yeah, no,
That
I didn't ever do
motherfucker.
that.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was nonstop with that bitch. I did not
Oh,
like that bitch.
okay.
I know Sarah didn't like that bitch too. I mean, because me and Sarah had conversations about her before. When me and Sarah were talking. And I know that Sarah's had issues with her. Uh, but other than that, I don't know who else in the community's had issues with her. I've never talked about her. I never said shit about her because she, like he said, she's a shit starter. So I didn't never,
Okay, so
fuck with
what?
it. Because
Cherokee
she's
Girl was
somewhere she's not.
talking shit about Miss P. Miss P didn't see it because she had her blocked, and then they probably went later and deleted the comments. And so Scotty's mad because somebody sent Miss P the screenshots of Cherokee Girl talking shit about her in her chat. Like, that's why
Right.
Scotty's mad at somebody? Like, that's so petty and ridiculous. But yeah,
So
let's see
I
the
don't know.
rest of it. Hopefully she rage
People
quits.
shouldn't be respectful to other people in your chat that have issues.
I mean, the comments were, I don't understand what you're even saying. The comments were deleted, Hooker. They were deleted. I personally addressed her and said, don't talk about kids.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
on my stream.
Okay.
This is, no, you can see comments when you're on stream, Sophie, even if they've been deleted in the chat. Because StreamYard does not show you deleted comments. If you're on StreamYard and someone makes a comment and it's instantly deleted, you can still see it on StreamYard.
Cherokee Girl's comments were not
And
instantly
anybody who had
fucking
been
deleted.
streaming for longer than a month or two would know that. Thank you, Granny. There was nothing more I could have done as the channel owner, in her opinion. So it's not just black and white. I mean,
I didn't say there was any more you could have done at that moment. No,
I
I
did
just didn't
what
think
I
it
could
was.
do.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was a great game plan to block one and not the other. That's all. Because
Well, I mean, I didn't block her. To be honest with you, I haven't blocked anybody. She's the one who said she blocked me.
yeah, well, she blocks everybody. It's what she does.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's what she does. She blocks everybody.
I did everything I could try to do to try to make it work right. Right?
I mean, she's gone back and forth with me, I think 4 times now, and said I did something and I didn't do it. Then I did something, then I didn't do it. Then I did something, then I didn't do it.
Someone it doesn't. I mean, you're. Oh, I don't know if you know because you're not very good at the streaming thing, right? On StreamYard side.
The thing is the way she talked to Mrs. P after that. Like, you could put me on a panel with Mrs. P. Mrs. P can be fucking pissed off at me, and I guarantee you, I won't be fucking talking to, Mrs. P like that because it just won't fucking happen. Yeah, delete that Black Pablo, whoever the fuck it is. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck that is. What the fuck? Anyways, so you'll never hear me talking to Mrs. P like that. I guarantee you. If me, I don't have any reasons to fucking tie up with Mrs. P. I don't have any reasons to talk to Mrs. P. I don't have any reasons to talk about Mrs. P. And I don't. And you know what? If some comment comes through here and Mrs. P gets pissed off at me because I didn't catch it fast enough or something, I will apologize in advance. But I think that my mods in here are pretty goddamn good. They do a good job up in here. So, I mean, I will defend my mods or whatever and say that they did the best they could or whatever. And, if she's mad and she comes up on panel and screaming at me, I'm not gonna fucking disrespect her and treat her the way that they treated her. I guarantee you that. Even whenever Tiff was on the panel with me and Susie, you didn't hear me fucking really lose my shit or go off on her. And because of that, supposedly she pwned me because she wouldn't admit to anything that she was doing. You know, all the evidence out there of her actually saying the shit that she's saying, that's all fake. Everybody get shit though. But whatever. We can agree to disagree and move on with life then. I don't know what to tell her. I got a reason for saying the shit I'm saying about her, but she doesn't have a reason to say the shit that she's saying about me. But whatever. Anyways.
If a comment comes up, you see it, right? If you're on the panel,
Yeah.
I'm seeing all your comments right now.
Right.
If one is deleted, it doesn't show me that. Golden, I blocked you for a reason. I said I hadn't blocked any of them, any of the people involved. What is your heart on for me? I mean, I don't get it.
Oh, no. Y'all are so stupid tonight. Not y'all. Oh my god. I meant the trolls.
The trolls.
Oh my god. Try harder.
Yep. Oh. Good Lord. Trying to dox where I work like that's a secret. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Jesus Christ.
If anybody wants to show up at my job, feel free.
Now, see, look, I can still see that comment. Was that comment deleted? The one that doxed your job?
I have no idea. Let's see.
Look on the YouTube side. Was it deleted?
Yes, it was deleted.
All right, it's still showing up on StreamYard side.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I know. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean that's what occurred. So Sophie may have thought that they weren't being handled because she was on my panel.
Yeah. It's not Steph's fault. I bet it is.
Yeah. I just am, whether she likes it or not, whether it's appreciated or not, whether she believes it or not, I may not be engaging. Hey, Irish gal.
Hi, Irish gal.
I understand her issues. And the other one, I don't understand the obsession. Because she's very vicious.
Well, I'll explain that to you, but I cannot do it here.
I don't expect you to. Yeah, absolutely.
No,
I'm not going to ask you publicly because that's nobody's business.
Right.
Yes, babe.
When I do tell you, it will make perfect fucking sense to you. What it's about. It'll make perfect sense. So.
Well, I'll call you tomorrow or Friday.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk
promise?
to you later.
I mean, you're actually going to call me? I mean,
I'll call you on Friday.
Yeah.
All right, because this is I've never had anything but love and wished you well in life. Like I never would intentionally set out to hurt you, and I hope you believe that.
Yes, we'll talk Friday.
Okay, cool.
What was Whiskey saying? I couldn't even hear him.
He said that we're the women that ruin everything for everybody. I'm not sure.
Whiskey, I'll address you now because your dumbass is still listening since I couldn't hear you. Whiskey,
we ruin YouTube for people.
Yeah, we ruin YouTube because you are pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
You're pathetic, Whiskey. You're hanging out with a bunch of middle-aged women while you're getting drunk.
Lame. You're so lame. Go hang out with JT and GLM and all them people over there, weirdo. I mean, I can't believe you've even got her up in your chat, girl. That woman has issues. For real.
Granny, she lied about Mrs. P's parenting. She didn't just mention it; it was a lie.
You're such a pretty killer kid or something.
Yeah.
And that, yeah, those comments were deleted, right? Like I'll send you the link here in a minute.
All right, and I'll
But
call
I
you
don't
on
even
Friday.
know that Wog dude, honestly. But he came up
He's
and
a dumbass. He's a dumbass drunk
Mhm.
that's on YouTube hanging out with a bunch of middle-aged women, and he's
Yeah.
pathetic.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's the
Yeah,
first time
Granny.
I've actually ever been on a panel that the dude was on. So I don't even know him. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here because I've got to eat dinner and
Yeah, we're going to watch movies. So,
I'm always subscribed
all
to
right,
your
I'll talk to you.
channel.
So that's probably about it anyway. But I was gonna find Golden's channel. Who the hell is this Golden person? Let's see.
I met her over in Sarah's chats a few months ago, and then she came into mine. She seems to be pretty funny
Mm.
and pretty cool, laid back.
Well, I'm trying to find. There's a lot of Golden channels. Let me tell you. Fuck.
Oh, I'm sure one of the ladies in the chat could share her link.
Oh, okay. Maybe they can. That'd be nice. I just wanted to see what she had. Basically, what I meant is anything has the potential to cause World War III. Just to be clear, yeah, I agree. I mean, but Mrs. P is the way she is. Earl of Cook. True story about my wife leaving me for a drug dealer. Oh shit, where is he at? I don't even see him. Cook Earl. Earl of Cook. Where's that at? Some reason it didn't show up. I guess I got to give him a fucking wrench.
Oh, we should just hit top chat. It should show. Are you looking at your StreamYard chat or YouTube chat?
Well, I'm looking at my YouTube chat.
Okay, well,
to try
yeah,
to give
then
him a
hit.
wrench.
Go. I think you go into settings. Let me see what it is. And you have, because if he doesn't have a wrench, that's probably why. So, okay, hit the like 3 lines on the right hand side.
Mhm.
Click that, and then hit all messages instead of top messages.
Okay, all messages.
And then it'll show up. I always forget to do that, but you should do that every stream you're watching or running.
Okay. There he is.
Mhm.
That way he can say what he wants, because he can't say what the fuck he wants if he's not a moderator. That's the fucking problem. There he is. Okay. I tried voice to text, but I'm too slow for it. God damn. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. So does anybody have Golan's fucking channel link? I would like Golan's channel link.
Yeah, if somebody could go grab that, that'd be great. Because I don't remember if I'm subbed to her channel or not. Because
Right.
I know she made, and I can't believe Scotty's trying to say that that account is still her ex-husband's, because I saw Golden make a comment somewhere, maybe it was on one of your posts, I don't know, and it said that she's never hidden what her sock accounts are, and that sock account that Scotty thinks is her ex-husband has been linked to her Golden account for 2 months. So, you know?
My lady Scotty. Have y'all seen fucking Earl's shit? Hold on. Y'all gotta see Earl's shit. His channel's fucking funny. Hold on. Earl the Cook. There it is. He goes, my lady Scotty. Oh, here's
Oh, I haven't seen any of these.
here's where they attack Mrs. P.
Use racial slurs, you use really foul language that does affect everybody. So please don't say you haven't done anything, because you
Well,
have.
you know what? You all have talked badly about me and my child, so turnabout's fair play.
No, we haven't all done that. We have not.
You all have. Yes,
So-
you all have.
So thousands of people have spoken badly. I've spoken badly about you and your son, Mrs. P.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Well, all of you have.
That's
And
not
I
true.
have the backup to prove it.
Well, then prove it.
I am so tired of being hated at.
Then Mrs. P, like I've told you a year ago, you shouldn't be in a community. There's hateful people here.
Look in the private chat when you can, JT.
Right,
Go what I want.
look.
and then people will respond how they want, Mrs. P. You have to understand that. Fair, roundabout fair play shit, right? Same thing. I disagree with people talking about your kids.
And being bad-mouthed all the time and being accused of starving my child when that is not the fact.
Okay,
I
nobody.
had my baby physically taken
Mrs.
out of
P,
my arms
Mrs. P,
when he was
Mrs. P.
9 months.
Can I ask
I
you a
know.
question? Where did you see someone make a comment about your child? Honestly, where did you see
It
it?
was in this chat earlier. It was in your chat this morning and in your chat last night.
No,
Yes,
there
it
were no.
was. I have the screenshot, Scotty.
Those
Oh, so
screenshots that
that's
you
why
have, honey,
Scotty's mad.
were taken. I'm the one that posted those on my community tab.
Still,
So
Cherokee
she's trying to
Girl
lie
made
about
a
it.
comment about my child and my deceased father.
The
How do you think that makes me feel?
comment was hidden. And Cherokee Girl isn't a mod on my channel. She doesn't have a
I
rank.
have the screenshot, Scotty.
Okay,
She
but
made
that
a
was,
comment about my deceased father and my child.
and that is very wrong. And Cherokee Girl, that is very wrong. But that doesn't mean that you should turn around and talk about everybody else's kids and loved ones, Mrs. P. You know?
I had my child taken physically from my arms when he was 9 months old, but I did
Yeah.
not starve him.
Okay, she didn't starve her son, Cherokee. No more talk about starving her son.
Every comment about any comment about your child, my mod Chrissy deleted those comments, and
I was able to get them. I had
timed her
somebody
out.
else. I had somebody else screenshot them for me, and they were sent to me this morning. So I do
I
have them.
promise you, comment
Jesus
they weren't.
Christ.
There weren't any comments made last night or tonight in my chat about you or
Yes,
your
there
child.
was, Scotty. You're
honey,
just covering
well,
up
then
for us.
send
I mean, she's obviously very, very upset. You know what I mean, about the situation, and you have the, instead of reassuring her and saying, "Hey, look, we took care of it. It's over. We're sorry that it happened to you," or whatever. I mean, or something, along. I don't know. There's
Well,
many
see, and
funny.
that's the thing. Like with Miss P, I don't know her at all. I've just seen her on Jamie's channels before. I was subbed to her when Sarah was trying to help her to, clicked on her streams and watched for a minute. Obviously, everybody knows Miss P has some issues. I don't know what her issues are, nor do I care. But from what we've just watched this last hour, from what I'm gathering and from an outsider looking in, like, Scotty had no problem with having Miss P up there to talk shit about Lycan or whoever else. But then again, Miss P gets upset because she's allowing people to shit talk to her, and Scotty's trying to be like, oh no, that wasn't said. No, that wasn't said, knowing that she had gone and deleted the comments. And then somebody sends Miss P the screenshots and was like, no, you're right, Miss P. That shit was said in her chat. Scotty's lying to you. Now Scotty's mad at the person that sent Miss P the screenshots. Once again, Scotty is getting caught being a fucking fucked up person / friend / supporter and gets caught being two-faced, and it's everybody else's fault.
Right. Right. I agree with that.
But I could, I
like-
could be totally wrong because, like I said, I don't know much about the situation. But from what we've watched the last hour, that is 100% how it's coming across to me.
Well, I mean, even if Mrs. P is being manipulative, like, this person here is saying that she's being manipulative. I mean, and I see where she's coming from. There's a way to handle it, and there's a way to not handle it. You know what I mean? And they're clearly not handling it very well, in my opinion. I mean, it's simply my opinion. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe that's just the way, people should handle Mrs. P, but
Wait,
I don't
what'd
think
you
it's
say,
necessary.
JT? How should people manage her? Sorry, I was reading the chat.
I don't know, but I mean, it's just not how I would do it. You know what I
Right.
mean? I wouldn't do her that way or manage her,
Yeah.
that way. It just wouldn't be my
Well,
particular
and
method.
Scotty is tighter with Cherokee Girl and Christy, whatever that girl Christy's name is, so of course she's going to take their side. I guarantee you Cherokee Girl donates to fucking Scotty and, whatever else. So, of course she's going to throw somebody like Miss P, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Like she could have just been like, Miss P, I'm sorry
Yeah.
those comments were made in my chat, will never happen again, blah, blah, blah. But no, it's got to turn into a fucking,
I tend
content
to
for
agree with
fucking a month.
I tend to agree with this one, that he's saying there. So that's the one I tend to agree with. And Daria illustrates it here, kind of like the same thing. Uh, so you know, but if you had her up on a panel and you somehow managed to put yourself in that situation that they're in, I don't think it's quite right to be talking to her in the way that they talk to her. I think it's kind of like off-putting and not right.
No,
Mom,
why would I do that? I
I
called
know
her
what I
out.
saw, and I
Listen,
know what I heard.
I
All right,
called her out
Mrs.
on
P,
my stream.
you're not even trying. Stop it. You're not really trying. You're forcing tears. Take a breath.
Me and my child.
Mrs. P, they're going to attack you for this. Take a breath. You
Yeah,
are
no,
forcing tears, honey. Calm down.
We taken out of my arms when he was a baby.
I
and we
understand.
thought I would never see him again. Why haven't that happened to you?
Hold on, Mrs.
Because we
P.
took
Hold
care
on.
of our kids.
Can I say something here, you guys, real quick? Look, this
Exactly,
was
Jamie.
nothing intentional on your part. Okay, you didn't do anything on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
It hurts not the same. You all have no idea about the trauma that I have been through and what you were all doing to me.
You don't know the trauma anybody else has been through either. This is why this is unhealthy for her, Odian.
Then fucking kick her off. Stop, you tell her to go take a breath, just, time her out, whatever, kick her off the panel for a bit. But no, it's about that content, right? It's about the numbers. It's about, oy vey. I don't know. Miss P, I was just like, I only had to see her once to be like, yeah, I'm not trying to get involved with this person. JT, are you muted again or something?
Yeah, I did. I muted myself.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
I did it.
fine. I can read the chat. If you
Yeah.
need more time, go ahead. You can mute. I'll read the
No,
chat.
I tend to agree with this. They shouldn't have had her up on the panel to begin with. And then he's saying that I already told Granny's dumbass that this guy was a psycho, yet she kept having him around. So she deserves whatever she has coming to her. I
What
agree
guy?
with that.
Miss Portland?
I'm sure he's talking about ODN.
Oh,
Mrs.
oh
Cole
yeah.
also says disengage. That's the best way to handle it. That's
Hey,
very
Katie.
true. Hey, Miss Katie, how you doing, honey? That's very true, but we'll continue on. Hold on.
It seems all funny. She can say funny things, yes, but this is what the aftermath is, and it's not. Her feelings are not a game. It's not a joke. She's taking this so fucking serious. She's forcing tears right now, and it's ridiculous. One person made one comment, and we all been abused on her community post for 24 hours now over it. It's not okay.
Right.
I love my child, and I still see him. I get phone calls with him every day.
Right. I hear you. Miss P, instead of crying about it, you know how I was telling you to be gangster?
All these people have caused me.
Yeah, she's still here. Miss P, wait, who sent you screenshots from my chat today?
I cannot tell you my source. I just know that I had several screenshots that were messaged to me this morning.
I mean, it would be helpful to know who sent them to you so we can let you know if
I'm
they're
not
real
going to
or
tell you that
fake.
because it's none of your business. It's none of your business, Scotty.
Well, I mean,
Then you
honey, it
should
is
block the
my business
person.
because you're saying something happened on my
It
stream
did by
that
one of your
didn't
mods
happen.
that
So
you refused to, get rid of because apparently Cherokee Girl, you're going to just protect her over me, and that's fine. I could care less. But if she's going to continue to make comments about my family, it's going to come
you're
back right
taking
at her
this
because
all wrong. I'm not trying to protect anybody, right?
bullshit.
Like I told
You know, I hate it too, but I mean, it kind of illustrates the point that, and I think that everybody gets it that this is how they kind of talk to this woman. It's completely
Yeah, they
unnecessary.
weaponize people like this, and then the second the person gets upset, then it's like, oh, well, fuck you, we don't need you anymore. We just wanted you to talk shit about people we don't like. That's done with now.
And it,
Fuck you.
this is exactly what I'm
Literally.
talking about. It's fucking insanity. You know, well, well, Cherokee Girl made some comments about her child and stuff, and her and her child's, position and things, and it wasn't right and it wasn't correct, and it was very insensitive because and that's something I noticed about her, Cherokee Girl, and I noticed these things about certain people in that community there that they got going, that they do this. Like one good example is let's see, Raleigh Jones and his thing with oh man, I'm trying to think. For some reason I can't remember her name right now. I guess I'm tired or something. Um, God damn it, who does Raleigh Jones always go after?
Tammy?
Oh fuck. No,
Jamie's Corner?
no. She's autistic. Oh fuck.
No.
And I don't see the point in that.
Oh, Jenny? No, not Jenny, right? No.
No, not Jenny. Well, I mean, Jenny's another one that they've gone after that was completely unnecessary. Fuck. God damn it, I email her all the time, or sometimes, and we talk back and forth sometimes. She's close with J Rom now. Fuck. Why can't I remember her name right now? God damn it.
I
Jimmy's
have
Grace.
no idea.
Or
Who?
Cook.
Oh,
Gemma.
okay, yeah.
Gemma. That shit doesn't make sense to me. Like the way he does that. And so this didn't make sense to me either. Like they just treat them like they aren't disabled or they don't have an issue at all, and it really makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. I don't really understand,
Right. And
that
I
kind of
just got a
behavior.
text message that Scotty and Odie on our live talking about Miss P right now. So see, they have to take something like so stupid that they all sat on a stream last night and talked directly to Miss P. Now they're gonna talk about it for however many weeks because it's fucking content and it's somebody else to fucking trash and attack and talk shit about, make fun of.
Well, I did feel that like doing that was completely unnecessary. I mean, why talk about Gemma? I think that like in theory, like I appreciate him not going after Gemma. I don't remember him ever going after Gemma because
Yeah.
maybe she
And I don't
had a
know
falling out
Gemma
or
really
disagreement.
well, and I don't watch her channel, but as far as when I've seen her in other chats and stuff, I never thought she was in drama either.
Yeah, their awful qualities to their advantage, aka must be giant disgusting mouth. Yeah, I mean, and that's a terrible way to use somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah, Gemma is a sweet girl. I mean, and look at this. He still doesn't have nothing bad to say about Gemma. You know, uh, just saying. But I don't think Gemma's really said anything about him. And that's the thing is if Mrs. P ain't saying nothing, why are they inciting her to do
Oh
that?
shit!
Like we could
Right.
incite Gemma if we wanted to, but we would never do that. We would never incite Gemma to do something that like that. Maybe we could do it. Maybe we could pull that off. But that's not something we would ever do. Um, yeah, and he still says horrible things to her. He's done it in my chat before. I had to block him because of that. It's fucking insanity. But I don't get that. These people that go after these people that are challenged or have issues in their life that are difficult to overcome, and they want to attack those people, uh, or incite them to attack people to where they attack, and then the people feel like they need to attack back. I don't really get that. That whole group
Right.
targeting you as the mentally disabled. Yeah, I mean that's exactly right. And they used to say the same thing about James. And to me, if you're gonna say that about James, you can't turn around and do the same thing.
Well,
How
right.
does that make sense?
And Scotty is the queen of fucking doing that, right? She's got a post up on her community wall for fucking 5 days that shows Tammy's phone number, her email address, and I'm not sure about the home address, but definitely the other two. So then Tammy finds out about it on the 5th day. Tammy makes a post on her community wall saying, oh, and it had Tammy's name in it too, like in the screenshot with all Tammy's information on there. And then so Tammy made a post saying for a good time, call this number, and didn't say whose number it was or anything like that. But of course, Scotty saw it, and, oh, you guys, please go report this person. Please go tell her what she's doing wrong. She doxed me, even though this isn't my number any longer. I changed it a couple months ago, but she's doxing me, and that's so wrong. And it's like, what fucking world are you living in that, like, you even have the audacity to make a post like that when you have been doxing this woman for 5 days? Like, it's like mind blowing to me how someone can do that. I don't know.
Right.
It's just like, wow, what world are we living in? But the
Yeah.
people that are in her chats all the time that she thinks are real friends of her and supporters of her, they're not. They're just there for the drama. They're just there for the shit talking and all that. That's why none of them went over to Tammy and said
And
shit about it.
I'll be honest, y'all seem a lot happier over there now. I just got to put it out there for what it is. They seem a lot happier now over there. They
Who?
seem over in Lycan Theory's fucking shit. Hey, hopscotch, and mocha. It's like Anna, baby J-roids. What the fuck? Somebody put baby J-roids. What the fuck? Yeah, it seems to be. You know what? It seems to be
Yeah, it's
much better.
good.
That is good. I'm glad you're happy, bro. Good for you. Maybe that's all you needed was to be around a better group. That's what you needed. There's a lot of toxic motherfuckers, and you don't realize how they're individually responsible for certain shit till they get away from you. And then
Yeah.
maybe you start seeing, because I mean we've all been
So
there where we had
I
some
didn't
really
even
toxic
know
people.
to the other day because Tiffany made a comment somewhere and she was saying how she got 2 of Jamie's channels demonetized and that there was only one left. And I was like, what the fuck? His channel got unmonetized? And people were like, yep, sure fucking did. And I'm like, that's so fucked up, man. Like, again, why do people have to fuck with people's income over fucking YouTube beef? Is it just purely out of jealousy? Because you and your
Evidently.
friends are out there stealing Cadillac converters from cars and cashing paychecks that aren't yours and all sorts of other kind of fuckery that you got to call people's job and do shit so they lose their income? Fuck's
Yeah, I mean
sakes.
that's terrible too. The thing is that, you know, I don't know. I think that he got those toxic women away. I think that it has improved greatly, and I think that once he got them away, I think he realized just how toxic they were. How many years was he hanging with Scotty? And you kind of see like her mentality and how toxic she is. She talks about the shit that used to be done. Maybe that stuff went on in Lycan Legion before. Maybe it did. Maybe it's not going on anymore. That's a good thing. But for her to pick up where he left off and continue to do that same shit that she complains about makes no sense to me.
See, I
I don't
never
know.
even knew who Scotty was when she was over at Jamie. I mean, granted, I didn't watch Jamie, a lot at the time, but I would
Yeah.
hop in and out. I like. I'm sure I heard her up on his, panel at some point, but it just never registered with me, like her name and
Well, it makes me wonder how many people were responsible for some of the toxic shit that went on.
right,
You know what I mean? Over there. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
right.
it makes you wonder.
Well, I
Makes
mean,
you,
that does, have a role in life. Never mind on YouTube. The people you surround yourself, speaks volumes. And, it was like when Sarah and I tried making peace 2 or 3 times years ago, but, somebody was in the middle of that, setting it up, being the middle person, being in the group while Sarah and I were trying to talk and all this, and telling Sarah one thing while telling me the totally opposite. So, like, that peace never was able to be made. It just, I think the longest it lasted, the one time, was a week. But, a couple years later, a year later, when Sarah and I just made peace with each other and didn't have that middle person in there, we were fine, and we are where we are today. And I wouldn't trade it for nothing. But it had a lot to do with the person that was, quote unquote, supposedly trying to get peace with us, yet they were still causing drama, separately, telling me shit that Sarah said, showing me shit, and vice versa. And so, I mean, there's definitely, a lot of people out here that just want to cause chaos and drama and bullshit. And, you have to
right.
weed those people out, and learn from past mistakes.
Yeah.
Scotty hasn't been streaming herself for very long. Yeah, okay, she went up on Jamie's panels 2 years ago and whoever else is, but it's different when you're the person running the streams and everything. Like, she's a fucking rookie, honestly.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because, Sarah, didn't you help her set up a channel to stream from? Because that's when I learned who fucking Scotty was. When you were trying to help her set up to her channel and the stream. And I don't even think that was a year ago.
I had seen her around, here and there, and she was very toxic. I remember seeing her in Blue Lawrence chat when I was up on that on her panel, fucking calling him gay. And I remember her fucking freaking the fuck out and talking all kinds of shit, defending him that day. That I barely remember that, But I was like, where the fuck is this bitch fucking going with this shit, Uh, I barely remember that. That's the first time I think I ever had anything to do with her, and it wasn't much after that I had anything to do with her either. So I mean, that's the only time I briefly remember ever seeing that bitch. So she was definitely in the
Yeah,
background of the background of the background.
I think, a couple weeks ago or last week or something, I was in a chat with Jamie and people were saying to him, and I said it too, like, that his community should have to vet the next girl that he wants to, like, hook up with or whatever, whether, even if
Something.
it's just sexting online. And JT, I think we got to do the same thing for you too.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, the thing is that I ain't trying to hang out with them like that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to, like run in and run out. You know what I mean?
It's literally what you did to share it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but yeah, there's some fucking. That's why I don't have a lot of fucking female friends, in my real life, and I never have, because bitches are fucking crazy. Like,
They are.
there's the fucking vindictive and just straight up crazy, crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they are. I mean, I could show you some fucked up shit. So, I mean, just search around
Oh,
YouTube.
I'm
You'll
sure we
see some
could sit
crazy
here
bitches.
for the next 12 hours and I'll tell stories about some crazy chick that we knew that
Well, you
did
can
some
see
crazy
videos.
shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm just trying to fuck. It's because they're crazy. God damn it. I know how crazy they are. Shit. Them motherfuckers are crazy as shit. I mean, you could just search around YouTube. You can find all kinds of videos of them doing the crazy shit. Crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely, Breezy. Absolutely. They be tripping like a motherfucker. How come I don't see Breezy's shit? Where the fuck is her shit? I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Oh, she already has a wrench. Oh shit. Well, my headset's fixing to die, woman. I better get the fuck off of here, get to sleep, get my ass back to work. One more day.
See, and everybody's always like, Susie, why don't you just upgrade your phone and use Bluetooth? And you've heard me say that's the reason why I won't upgrade my phone, because you can't like have your plugged in headphones and a charger in at the same time. And I don't know how y'all deal with Bluetooth headphones. I know I'm gonna have to deal with it at some point, but it's another thing to charge.
Yeah. Well, I like the electric wireless.
Sorry.
You know,
Yeah, it's just another thing to
I can walk
charge,
around.
another thing to keep track of.
I know he's blocked a lot of people that tried to warn him about some shit. I know. We don't like to be told what to do, but we need to be told sometimes. It's like, goddamn. But anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Y'all be good. Peace
All right,
out,
bye, JT.
everybody.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Later, I'm on.